The dust still lingers on my skin. Your voice a ghost, it seeps within. I tried to map a life with you. Now the compass spins. Was it love? Or was it a cage? A gilded frame, a burning page. Now I learn how to breathe without the weight you left in me. Breaking free, breaking free. I was drowning, now I'm safe. The Midwest skies, they stretch so wide, like all the things I kept inside. I scream your name. It felt like pride, but now it's just a lie. The clouds are low beneath my feet, a path unknown, but it feels sweet. Now I'm learning how to breathe without the weight you left in me. Breaking free, breaking free. Was drowning, now I'm safe. I carved your name into the oak tree's bark. It stood tall, but the letters turned dark. Our lives, our fights, they all fade to the mist. How did we get to a place like this? Best friends till the world went quiet. Echoes now a fading riot. Who am I when you're not there? An empty room, a vacant stare. I found your jacket in my car. Smell like smoke and the strings of my guitar. The Midwest road stretched long and wide, but no one's riding shotgun by my side. Was it my fault? Was it just time? The answers hide in a crooked line. Best friends till the world went quiet. Echoes now a fading riot. Who am I when you're not there? An empty room, a vacant stare. Then came a rift that split the gloom. A spark lit up the shadow room. New hands to shake, new roads to roam. A new best friend who feels like you were the summer in my bitter rain, a flicker of light in my growing pain. We built castles out of dust, spoken whispers made of trust. But seasons change without a sign. I lost you. I lost me. We were roots torn from the same tree. The echoes of your laugh still sting, but I learned the sky still sings. I lost you, but I found me. Found a stranger with a crooked grin. Their voice cracked where yours once had been. We stayed up late, drawing maps of the stars, scraping the rust off our broken hearts. It wasn't you, but it was something again. Do friends come back or do they fade? Like shadows in a losing game. I lost you. I lost me. We were roots torn from the same tree. The echoes of your laugh still sting, but I learned the sky still sings. I lost you, but I found me. I still see your ghost in my dreams, in the spaces where silence screams. But this new bond is a tender thread, a patchwork quilt where hope's not dead. I drive through the cornfields, the sky white and gray. Your laughter's a compass, it shows me the way. Your apron smells like stories, your hands soft and warm. A love like the Midwest, forever reborn. Mom is my best friend, she's my anchor, my tide. In the storms of this life, she's my place to hide. We talk in the kitchen, we laugh in the rain. Mom is my best friend, again and again. You patch up my heart like you mend an old quilt. You see through my chaos, you know what I've built. The coffee gets cold, but the warmth never fades. In the glow of your smile, all my fears are unmade. No map, no directions, just you and the breeze. A friendship so simple, it puts me at ease. Mom is my best friend, she's my anchor, my tide. In the storms of this life, she's my place to hide. We talk in the kitchen, we laugh in the rain. Mom is my best friend, again and again. Again and again. The Midwest winds whisper, they carry your name. Through fields of forever, I'll cherish the same. No spotlight or glitter, just your quiet light. You're my truest connection, my day and my night. My day and my The clock ticks loud in a hollow room, each second heavier than the last. The moon's a thief, it stole my tune, and the mirror whispers of a shadowed past. But I'm not scared, no, not tonight. The fading light feels warm just right. I made my promise carved in stone. In the end, we're all alone. Cornfields stretch like endless waves. The horizon mocks with its golden glow. And these hands, they shake like fragile graves. What they've held, they'll soon let go. I tried to write, but the ink ran dry. Now I watch as the stars collide. But I'm not scared, no, not tonight. The fading light feels warm just right. I made my promise, carved in stone. In the end, we're all alone. A crow's cry cuts the autumn air, like it knows what's waiting there. The wind hums low, the ground feels near, but the weight's been mine for all these sticky floors, hollow laughs too loud. Lights buzz dim in a blurry crowd. Cheap whiskey burns, but it ain't the pain. Swirling glass keeps calling my name. Lost in the pour, the bottle's my guide. Drown it all down, can't run, can't hide. Hearts are wrecked, splintered sore, but I find myself lost in the pour. Shouted words over jukebox screams. Faded photos haunt my dreams. Broken promises in every sip. Drunken confessions that slip my grip. Every shot's a prayer, every beer's a curse. Trying to fix it, but it just gets worse. Lost in the pour, the bottle's my guide. Drown it all down, can't run, can't hide. Hearts are wrecked, splintered sore, but I find myself lost in the pour. Mirror cracked, staring back at me. Who's that ghost? Where's he gonna be? Shadows linger, but the sun don't shine. This empty glass ain't a friend of mine. Lost in the pour, the bottle's my guide. Drown it all down, can't run, can't hide. Hearts are wrecked, splintered sore, but I find myself lost in the pour. Lost in the pour, the bottle's my guide. Drown it all down, to run, can't hide. Empty houses line the street. Echoes of laughter now incomplete. The swing set rusts in the yard, and every smile feels a little too hard. The lights dim below, the curtains drawing. The weight of night stretches too long. Where are the hands that held me tight? Where are the voices that chase the night? I see them in shadows, I hear them in dreams, but nothing's as steady as it once seemed. Mom's old quilt still smells like rain, but her warmth is lost in the grain. Dad's old boots by the door remain untouched, unlaced, gathering pain. Friends scattered like leaves in the fall, and I'm left tracing names on the wall. Can you hear me calling through the cracks and falling? Where are the hands that held me tight? Where are the voices that chase the night? I see them in shadows, I hear them in dreams, but nothing's as steady as it once seemed. Every bridge I burned, every call I missed, every word unsaid now clenches my fist. If the rope snaps, will it set me free, or just drop me deeper into the sea? I'm a jacket in a perfect frame. Every corner shut with a name to play. The mirror cracks, but the shards don't lie. I'm a misfit trying to justify. I'm just a puzzle piece in a box of death, trying to find where I fit without, forcing the edges, breaking the sides. Can't make sense of these twisted dreams. I beg myself to mix and mold every fold, every line I sold, but their lines are straight, and I'm a curve, tired of being what I don't deserve. just a puzzle piece in a box of doubt, trying to find where I fit without, forcing the edges, breaking the sides, can't make sense of these twisted dreams. I don't need to fit your frame, I don't need to play your game. My shape is mine, my lines are true, your perfect picture's not my view. I'm just a puzzle piece in a box of doubt, trying to find where I fit without, forcing the edges, breaking the sides, can't make sense of these twisted dreams. I heard your voice, the static rain, a distant echo I can't contain. Your words are ice needles, they prick my veins, and I bleed. Do you hear me now? Or am I a ghost? A shadow walking where I'm needed most. I scream your name, it shatters the night, but it fades like a dying light. The trees bear